Hey guys, I'm back for another Makeup Monday on Tuesday yet again this week. Hopefully next week I'll get back on track and have an upload on Monday for you guys. This week I don't have any other excuse other than I just didn't feel like it yesterday. Yeah. So this week, as promised, I said I would teach you guys how to do a faux winged eyeliner look, and this is also a really great way if you struggle with putting on winged eyeliner and getting things a little even. This is a great way to start learning how or where those natural lines and contours in your face are. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. I am going to zoom you in so you can see some better details, so let's go. As always, the first thing that I'm going to do for my eye makeup is I'm going to prime my eyelids. I am using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And this week I cannot guarantee that we won't have an appearance by Skylar because it's just me and her home right now, and I have left the door open so that I can hear her because, you know, 3-year-olds are dangerous on their own, so she may or may not make an appearance. So once again, I've put on my primer, and then I'm going to set my eyelids using just a toned flesh powder. You can also use translucent powder, whichever works best for you. But I find that the skin toned powder helps me blend everything back together when I'm done. So there we go, we've got that set. And that is the last step that we're going to take before we do something a little wild and crazy. So, my little trick is to use tape, okay? And you're going, oh my gosh, I don't want to put tape on my face. Now, obviously, if you have a sensitivity, let me zoom you out real quick. Obviously, if you have a sensitivity to adhesive, don't do this, okay? But the first thing you're going to do is take 2 pieces of tape, and I like to use my forearm, the inside of my forearm where there's like no hair, and you're just going to put them on there and lift them off a couple times because you don't want that super stickiness to be on your skin, but you still want them to be sticky, just not super aggressively sticky so they don't irritate your eyes. And you're going to go from where your bottom lash line kind of goes up, and you'll see where your eyebrow comes down. So using a makeup brush for reference here. So this is the line that you're going to want to go on, and it's going to kind of meet this line. Okay? So we're going to take that piece of tape that we've made unsticky, and I like to make sure I get underneath my eyelashes. And boom. I know this looks ridiculous, but I swear to you that it works. We're going to do the same thing on this side. And as you can kind of tell, you can kind of gather that, okay, they both go in right at the same point in the nose, and they come out towards the same point. And that way, you know that they're even. And today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild, oh gosh, that looks like filthy, but it's just where the sticker it was, Rosé in the Air palette. A lot of people have been saying that this is a very great alternative to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance pattern. So we're going to go in right here with this transition shade right here on the bottom. Oh gosh, I unstuck my tape a little too much. So yeah, and I'm just going to go through with windshield wiper motions. Something else that's really quite important when you're doing your eye makeup is to make sure that you're going from one side to the other side evenly like this. So you do one side and then you immediately do the same thing on the other side. And that's going to help you get eye looks even, as opposed to putting on all your eye makeup and then going, okay, I like the way that I did that on this eye, now I got to do it the same on this eye. So if you do it together like this in steps, it's really easy to keep things even and not freak out over the fact that, you know, you've got one eye perfect and then you can't replicate the look on the other eye. So now that we've gone into that, I think I'm going to take this shade right here, this orange shade, with just another shader brush. Ooh. And I'm going to do that one in the crease, deeper in the crease on the outer V. Just kind of blending that into the transition shade that I put down. Oh, see, I did knock the powder off. Went a little too aggressively. Yeah, that looks a little wild. But because I had done them in steps, I know how to keep this even. So I'm going to go back in with that transition shade and just kind of blend that down a little bit. Okay. Taking just a little bit more, and I'm going to bring it over just a hair towards the inner eye, or towards the center of the eye. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. So now that we've got those colors set down, I am going to start to go a little bit darker, and I'm going to go in with this brown right here. Come on, focus on the palette. There we go. Wait, I don't want that brush. That's the wrong brush. Okay. And we're just taking that really deep in the, like in the V outer edge of the crease. It's also going to catch any eye fallout that you have, anything like that. Alright, now that we've got that kind of stuff done, so that's what we're working with now. And now I'm going to take this beautiful gold right here, and I'm going to pack that all over the lid. So I'm going to take a C brush, just like this one. I'm going to I'm going to tap into that, tap it off, and do patting motions onto the eye. And that's really going to pack in the color and make it vibrant. And just kind of blend that in. And if you do this packing motion, you really don't have to blend that much. It's going to kind of blend together. All right, so there we go. We've got all of that done. Now time for the big reveal. And please be very careful and gentle with your skin. All right, so I've got a little bit of breakthrough right there, but we can clean that up. All right, and this one looks pretty great. So, because we do have a little bit of a blurb there, we should be able to take a little bit of powder, just kind of clean that up. And that's just a little bit of flesh colored powder or translucent powder, whatever you did to set your eyelid. All right, so there is a faux winged eyeliner look, but without any eyeliner. The other thing that you're going to want to do after doing your eyeshadow is to put on, I keep dropping things, a mascara. And you can line this if you would like to. Because the great thing is that line is a great natural, or not natural, but it's a great reference on where to put your winged eyeliner, because you've already got a nice template of where it should go. I'm not even going to bother with eyeliner today just because I'm going to wash this off when I'm done. I've got a lot of great things to do today, or not great things, well, they are great things, but I've got a lot of stuff to do today, and I'm not going to walk around with really bold makeup on during the day. Well, I'm going to wash this off when I'm done anyway. So another thing that you might want to do, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? I am such a butterfingers. Can't even see. Under the lash line where I was, or yeah, with that brown color. And there you go. There's a completed eye look. It's super easy. It looks super great and doesn't take very long to do.